Hey all, Matt here with Bobcat Bonsai, and today we're going to do a little update video and check out some things I've been working on in my absence, or some things that I worked on prior to my absence that were worked on during my absence that are now looking pretty good, and I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's start out with one of my favorite trees that I always love to start out with on updates. This is my Windswept Maple. That's in Andy's little pot here, and I love this thing. It lost its leaves during the first cold spell, but if we look real closely in here, man, that's really tiny when it's, let's see, dude. It does want to focus on that one. Let's try up here. There we go. If you look real closely, you can see that there's new buds starting to form. I'm hoping they don't open through this warm spell because it is going to start getting cold again. So this little tree is looking real good. Can't wait to work on getting some more style into it. Come maybe a little bit later in the winter, closer to spring. So right here we've got the Cyprus. This thing, if you haven't seen the original video from this one, you've got to go back and check it out. It was literally like, I don't know how to explain it. It was basically this. That's all it was when I got this and started working on it. And it's starting to get some great shape through it. It has the nice tree shape, but not just from one dimension. It's actually finally beginning to form out in its 3D dimensions, giving you the full picture here. This is my little U. It still is what it is. Not much changes with this guy. It's growing up top here. Looks like we're gonna have some new branches popping, but I like it. It's just a slow work on that one, but it's always growing back and looking good for me. We're not gonna worry about that guy right now. Also, if you're wondering about Jonas's tree, the Scots pine he sent me, it's doing amazing. It's repotted, and that's in another video coming up soon. But this is 2 months later on these two little trees here that I posted the video about last weekend. So I guess now that I said that, I have to post this one next weekend. Yep, so that's what it is. But this is 2 months later after these have been potted up. Now, in that video, I said about this blue pot's going to be key to these growing good. So check this out. When I go to pull, the whole pot moves because these have rooted into the blue pot. So that's how I'm cheating to keep these guys healthy and letting them thrive while they're still inside some of the tiniest little pots ever. Look at these guys. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. The elm looks great. Trident looks great. I'd like to get some budding back further. At this point, the Trident is more of a literati than anything else. But I'd love to get the budding back further and really try to crunch this tree down to just like, maybe even just this tall with like 2-3 leaves on it. I don't know. I think it would be cool. But that's my thought. This one, I'm actually planning on at some point taking and turning this one into a full cascade. And I think that'll be absolutely amazing. But for now, I'll just keep working it as it comes. That's what's going on with this little guy. So I don't remember if you remember back to when I did the air layer on the Trident Maple, and I was hoping to really get like a good air layer out of it. Well guys, it was successful. I'm not going to do much with it. Probably not even next year. Next year, I may pull it out of here just to check and see what's going on. But basically what I did is I have some potting soil down low in here. Then I have some rock. No, I have some mulch, then some regular pebbles in here. Okay, then I have regular potting soil down towards the base of it. Then I have fine particle bonsai soil, and then I did a little bit thicker particle bonsai soil. And the goal is, guys, like this thing it used to have a trunk that literally, the trunk was down here in the ground. And now we've got, the roots are actually just right below the soil here. So now this is gonna be a whole new little bonsai tree that's gonna end up looking phenomenal as it continues to grow and really has some great age. So that one I was super stoked about. Now let me show you the winged elm that I did an air layer on. So this one's got some gargantuan branches on it, and I didn't want to cut too much back, but I've got to figure out my plans with this one. I got the air layer up to where all the branches and everything are at, and my thought is I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of this branch here, and I'm actually going to let everything come off of this little guy right here. And this is going to be the new cascaded form coming in a downward motion here. So that's my thoughts with that one, but I don't want to mess with it too much more until it has some time to settle in. So that's my plans with that one. Oh geez, I blocked you with my finger. So, I mean, for the most part, that's my update. Here's the blueberry. Leaves are starting to, leaves are starting to change colors. Shot a lot of new sprouts. Looking pretty good down through there. We're gonna probably pot that up next year. I had a boo-boo and left the wire on too long, so we have some good old wire scars in that one. Anybody interested in the azalea? Because the azalea healed up rather well. Yeah, I broke the branches. Got some good grow back in here. Have some new growth coming out the back. So lots of good opportunities here. And it's going to be more or less figuring out where I want to take this one. I'm honestly tempted to almost take this one in a literati form, but I'm not 100% sure. That would be getting rid of a lot to take this one up. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll take it, change the planting angle to here, get rid of this branch, and then have a nice little tree growing right up through the top like that. That could also be cool. But that's about it. Feel like I took you through a lot of trees there. And there's more that I worked on. A lot more that I worked on, but there's more time for other videos at a later date. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. No, that's not right. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you enjoy my content, subscribe to my channel. And if you really, really enjoy my content, hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.